It's tough when someone close to you, maybe even someone you love, keeps making the same mistakes or treating you poorly. You might feel like you need to step in and fix things, but that can actually make the problem worse. It's like trying to glue a broken vase back together. Sometimes you just end up with a messier vase and #X20. When you always try to fix things for others, especially in relationships, you might be creating emotional dependency. It's as if you are always reassuring them and providing them attention to the point they cannot live without you. They start relying on you for everything, and that isn't healthy for either of you. They don't learn to handle their own problems, and you become exhausted trying to carry their load. For instance, if you're always bailing your friend out of a tight spot with money, they might never learn how to manage their finances responsibly, leading to detrimental situations. Sometimes this urge to fix things comes from a good place. You see someone you care about struggling and you naturally want to help. But constantly stepping in can actually hinder their achievement and social development. They miss out on opportunities to learn and grow from their own mistakes. Think about it, if you always solve your partner's problems at work, they might never develop the skills to handle challenges on their own, and #X20. Moreover, when one is an immigrant who don't have legal status in other country, due to this fear of being deported, one won't be as comfortable with them, so that they could discuss openly. This fear and less open interaction is detrimental to their well-being. It's also important to recognize unpleasant or even rude behavior in others. Maybe you've noticed that some people seem to enjoy being emotionally brooding, always complaining and bringing others down. Or maybe they are condescending, acting like they're better than everyone else. These are often signs of someone dealing with their own issues, and it's not your job to fix them. These traits are also seen in some female characters in shows, movies that are supposed to be perceived as a strong women. What message are we implying here when their first action is to be rude or unpleasant? Remember, you cannot make anyone do anything, and #X20. It's like trying to push a rope. You can push and push, but it won't go where you want it to unless someone else pulls it. That need for control, that urge to make things perfect, can also stem from trauma or a bitter past. But as you heal with these methods below, you will develop a stronger catalyst for your life from the painful lessons you have learned. To make any meaningful change, it has to come from within. Stoicism, on the other hand, can change your perceptions and offers a powerful approach to life. As a concept with foundations of having courageous mentality from ancient world, it teaches you self-acceptance and find inner calm. Stoicism can help here. If you feel like people are trying to emotionally manipulate you or is always playing the victim, a calm and level-headed approach can be a way to handle that. Instead of getting caught up in their drama, calmly state your boundaries and stick to them. This is especially important when it's a family member and you need to set limits for yourself. It is important to have clear and holistic sense when you take actions. To find a way to stay true to yourself and find peace even when things are tough, then try Stoicism. It's all about knowing what you can and can't change and then acting for the best. The world may seem like it is out to get you. The people may seem like they want to make your life tough, but what matters the most is how you choose to react. And to keep that in mind, you can apply the following to your life, which also solves a lot of trauma that might be the root to cause a bitter nature in you. What to do when you feel like fixing. Figure out what you can control. What you choose to do is within your scope of power. Practice good self-reflection on your shortcomings and where you want to be, and #X20. Do things like being empathetic to other but set boundaries. Show compassion rather than judgment and criticism. If you do want to say or advise someone and they reject your claim or say no to it, then be it. Remember, they are the drivers of their life, not you. You are not the savior, and #X20. If you find that you are a catalyst for comparison to other person due to pressure that you create towards them, make them aware of how they are capable in what they do. In addition to all the advice for men, women also can follow the same points and see whether some of these helps with having a smooth romantic relationship. I know I am throwing a lot of information to you and to your partner, but know that it takes time to heal, and you may need to be patient with each other. There is a lot of things that cannot be handled by yourself alone, and that's when you need a professional. Seeking out a therapist would always be a good move if you're struggling with mental health or don't know where to start from. Also, remember to embrace body diversity in media and focus on body functionality. These can lead to a more holistic understanding of health and well-being. Although this video provided various methods in different scenarios, there was lack of information and research on how someone who has a bad eating disorder, how it affects them, and how they can take a well-being path that might help solve their problem. Moreover, how bad influence of social media does on these matter and what measures and tools to prevent are something that was left untouched and are important, and I encourage you do more research and follow the right paths. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to keep watching such amazing videos.